Welcome to Concourse Financial Software Explained. As a financial services provider, you depend on software that will handle all back-office processing for your electronic payment transactions quickly, reliably, and cost-effectively. The Concourse Financial Software Suite is one of the most powerful and flexible solutions on the market today. It includes 5 modular products: Concourse Core, Concourse Extended Settlement, Concourse Reconciliation, Concourse Disputes, and Concourse Fees and Commissions. Concourse Core is the base module that must be present for other Concourse products to exist. Other modules may be added to Core independently or simultaneously to create a fully integrated back-office transaction processing system. All Concourse products are built upon a number of fundamentals that are present across the entire product suite. BHMI has created a series of videos to examine each of these fundamentals and explain the benefits in simple terms. In this video, we're going to take a look at Concourse's continuous processing architecture. Any company that processes electronic transactions, such as banks, networks, merchants, and third-party processors, can benefit from Concourse's continuous processing capabilities. However, for the sake of our illustration, we are going to take a look at 2 competing banks, Bank A and Bank B. Bank A uses Concourse and therefore has a continuous processing model. Bank B has a more traditional batch processing model. In our example, 3 electronic transactions take place early in the day. Joe uses his credit card to place an online order. Mary uses her debit card to make a purchase at a local retailer. Sam makes a mobile payment using his cell phone. Each of these transactions generates a financial request that is sent to the EFT cloud. The EFT cloud is made up of card associations, networks, and processors. Within seconds, the financial requests are appropriately routed and approvals are returned through the EFT cloud to the transaction source. Thus, the transactions are completed. Okay, now let's take a closer look at our 2 banks. To help us illustrate a point, we are going to show transactions being processed by a bank employee when, in reality, this function is performed by a back-office financial software system. Mr. Concourse is responsible for processing all transactions for Bank A. Mr. Batch is responsible for processing all transactions for Bank B. Let us also assume Mr. Concourse and Mr. Batch receive exactly the same transactions at exactly the same time throughout the day. First, let's look at Mr. Concourse at Bank A. It is early in the morning and financial transactions are already coming into Bank A's internal log files. Mr. Concourse starts processing right away, taking each transaction out of the inbox, processing it, and placing it in the outbox. Now, let's take a look at Mr. Batch at Bank B. He is receiving financial transactions from Bank B's internal log files, but he is not processing them. He is just sitting there, doing nothing. Now, let us fast forward to midday. Mr. Concourse at Bank A is still hard at work. He is processing transactions as soon as they come in. Notice the number of transactions in his outbox are growing steadily. On the other hand, Mr. Batch at Bank B has not processed any transactions. His inbox is filling up while his outbox remains empty. Let us fast forward again to the end of the day. Toward the end of the day, both banks start receiving reconciliation files from networks within the EFT cloud. This is not a problem for Mr. Concourse. He starts processing the reconciliation files as they come in, along with transactions from Bank A's internal log files as they continue to arrive. Quite simply, he is staying caught up. But that is not the best part. Throughout the day, each time Mr. Concourse placed a transaction in one of his outboxes, it became accessible by internal clients at Bank A. Internal clients such as reports generation, settlement, disputes, fee assessment, and reconciliation. As a result, these internal clients have been productive all day long, and that makes everyone happy. Mr. Batch, on the other hand, is finally ready to begin processing the transactions. he must get through all of the transactions in the internal log file inbox before he can begin work on the reconciliation file inbox. He sure has a lot of catching up to do. As a result, Mr. Batch has placed very few transactions in either outbox. Internal clients at Bank B remain idle until the next morning when they finally have access to the data they need to perform their jobs. That is not good. From our example, it's easy to see that Bank A experienced several benefits over Bank B. Due to Concourse's continuous processing architecture, Bank A was able to level out its processing load for the day, access real-time data throughout the day, see its current financial position at any time, improve overall back-office efficiency, shorten response times, improve customer satisfaction, and meet aggressive service level agreements. You see, as transactions were processed throughout the day, other services within Bank A were able to utilize the data, resulting in more efficient settlement, disputes, reconciliation, and fees management. In the real world, efficiency equates to cost savings, and cost savings results in a healthier bottom line. You too can benefit from the improved efficiency and cost reduction afforded by Concourse Financial Software. Contact BHMI today to learn more about how the Concourse Financial Software Suite can add value to your back-office processing environment. This has been Concourse Financial Software Explained. For more information about the Concourse Financial Software Suite, please visit ConcourseFinancialSoftware.com.